Either you got to know everything or adhere to the God who does know all things.
First of all, what's wrong with appealing to absurdity?
Hey open air preachers, this evangelism minute is just for you. I wanted to talk about recording yourself out in the open air. 2 reasons why you should do it. Number one, with this day and age that we live in, with Christian persecution on the rise in America, you should be able to record yourself within 2 or 3 seconds. The GoPro makes that available. You can hit the top silver button once you program your GoPro, and it can start recording within the matter of about 3 seconds. The second reason, you should be recording yourself. You don't have to record all your preaching, but you should be recording yourself, especially when you're engaging with people, so that other mature open-air preachers can critique you. This is how you're going to get better. You're going to see in this video a really quick segment of me preaching and what I learned. Here's what I learned, because I had Dustin Seeger critiquing me and helping me. I learned that in this one specific point, I should ask the woman if it's always wrong to judge. And if that's the case, then why is she judging me?
You feel is not a good way to determine truth. And the reason I used the analogy of Germany and Hitler, Adolf Hitler, I used the extreme example to kind of help you wrap your mind around how you determine truth. And it's definitely not by feeling. Because how I feel one day may be different than how I feel the next day.
But
okay?
You and other people are completely different. We know that what he did was wrong, but who are we to tell him that that's wrong if he believes what he's doing is right? We are only humans to him. You know what I mean?
So.
And the second thing I learned, as Dustin graciously critiqued me, was she was trying to smuggle in this mock universal truth to deny a universal truth. What was her universal truth? That who are we to judge anybody? But we have to, because they're absolute truths.
You see the point I'm trying to make?
No, I'm saying I believe.
All right,
I believe that that's wrong because that's my personal belief. But if you're going around doing that and you believe that's right, who am I to tell you that you're wrong?
Ma'am, that's why they make jails.
Okay, but who made jails? People. We're all just humans. We are all making the same thing the same way. It sucks that some people think that the right thing to do is to cut off people's arms and eat them with spinach and carrots. But that's what they believe is right. I'm not saying that that's right. I'm just saying that we are all just the same. We're the same thing. We believe the same way. We will die the same way. We don't know what's going to happen after. I don't know if you've been here before. I don't know if I've been here before. But in this lifetime right now, we're all humans, and none of us can say what's right or wrong because we're all the same thing.
Ma'am, what you're believing is absurdity. And you don't live that way. You know why, darling? Because this gentleman that you're holding his hand, he's a precious image bearer of God. And you are a precious image bearer of God. And you love him and he probably loves you, okay? If I came and took his life, you would say that was completely wrong, no matter where we were on planet Earth. Because it is wrong. It is wrong for me to murder him. I'm saying what you're doing when you say that is wrong, darling, you're appealing to an absolute standard. You are bearing witness that you are made in the image of God. Without God, you can't prove anything is wrong, but with God, you can prove it is wrong. So when you say it is wrong for me to murder him and for me to chop your arm off and stew it in potatoes, you are bearing the image of God. And this is what it is. You know God exists. You know that you're made in the image of God, and sins have separated you from that. Murder, even our thoughts, just being angry with somebody is like we committed murder. Lying's wrong. Have you ever done that? Stealing is wrong. Have you ever taken something, even regardless of the value? Okay. So all those things show us that we're guilty before this great, just, absolute God.
I'm with you. I believe in the same God as you. We hear.
If you did.
But the people that suck in life, like they believe what they believe. We can't tell them what to believe. We can believe what we believe. We know what's wrong. We know we think it's right. But we can't tell them to think the same thing. That's all I'm saying. You
can tell them what truth is, because Jesus says you will know the truth and the truth will set you free. And that's what the people need to hear. And if you have repented and placed your faith in Christ, you're going to want to go around and share that with others, because they are believing wrongly about life, and they can put their faith in the one who set them free from their sin.
Well, it's a good thing that I don't know people.
So I hope you guys enjoy this quick evangelism minute. Go out and proclaim the gospel to see a life transformed.